your tea, your water, your orange juice, whatever you drinking, and a little bit of me this morning. Because guess what? If you open up these two wonderful things on your face this morning, you've already started out with the blessing for today. And my prayer for you is that you continue on to receive blessings throughout the day, no matter how big or how small. But not only that, that you're able to recognize some of those blessings so that you can be humble and grateful so the universe will open up and pour out more blessings than you have room enough to receive. So great day, beautiful people. It's Thursday. Whether, like I said, it's the beginning of your week, the ending of your week, the middle of the week. It's a whole new day to start over. Look in the mirror and tell yourself, good morning, gorgeous, because you are absolutely beautiful. And while I'm waiting on people to come in, I'm going to give you a little bit of human doing.
Wake up, wake up, wake up. What makes me a human? Is it how much I'm doing? 'Cause I feel like I'm losing when I'm not producing enough. I've been giving meaning to how much I'm completing. I do, but life is so damn fleeting. And I'm always chasing these highs. It's a new day, baby, that's what celebrate. It's a good day for me to rise and wake up, wake up, wake up. It's an invitation with no destination. It's a good day simply to be alive. Strangers love to ask me, honey, what do you do? Oh, they think they know me, giving me a value. I'm a human being, not a human doing. It's true, so why am I competing for how much I could do with my time? It's a new day, baby, that's what celebrating. It's a good day for me to rise and wake up, wake up, wake up. It's an invitation with no destination. It's a good day simply to be alive. On it goes. We're doing time for what nobody knows. It's such a crime. On it goes. Let's just be. It's a new day, baby, that's what celebrate. It's a good day. Okay, the rise and shine. Just be. It's an invitation with no destination. It's a
Good day, Queen B. Good day, beautiful.
simply to be alive. Wake up, wake up, wake up. It's a good day simply to be alive. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
It is a good day simply to just be alive. So good day, beautiful people. Good day. I hope you are amazed and happy to be here. I hope you woke up this morning telling yourself, good morning, gorgeous, because you are absolutely amazing and beautiful. And so, hey, good day. You are a human being, not a human doing. So you don't always have to be doing something. Just existing is sometimes doing enough. So, ah, she said, I finally got my notification. You know what? And I ain't gonna talk no mess about YouTube because it's been tripping out, but it was tripping out all day yesterday, even with my son watching YouTube. So I'm glad you finally got a notification. I'm glad you tuned in this morning, B. I am so happy to see you. Good morning, cousin Nikki. Good morning, beautiful. So I got our affirmations. I got a power of love card. I'm gonna get us a card from the angels and the ancestors. Remember, tomorrow we're doing the heal yourself cards. So be ready. The first affirmation says, choosing to find value and possibility when things go wrong is not the act of dismissing reality, but welcoming in hope. Ah, I am so happy to see you, B. Thank you so very much. I love that positive energy that you bring in the morning. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. It says choosing to find value and possibility when things go wrong. So choosing happy thoughts, choosing not to sit in the negative. When stuff go wrong, it says it's not an act of dismissing what's going on. It's not an act of dismissing your reality. It's welcoming in hope. And so when you are in that moment where shit is just absolutely hitting the fan, it is going wrong, you like, hey, I don't know how I'm gonna get out of this little hole that I done dug myself in, or maybe it's grief or whatever the case may be, you can get out of that. Everything will be okay. I'm living proof that we make choices and we have to move on from them choices. And so when things go wrong, sometimes you have to learn how to not take stuff personal. Because sometimes when things go wrong, it's not personal. It's not against you. I know it feel like it is, but it's not. Even when I think back about Aji, for a minute it felt personal. Why my kid? But it's not. It wasn't personal. It was something that needed to take place. And I'm okay with that. Now I am. I wasn't. But I had to find the positivity in the situation. And so, yeah, that's right, B. It's part of the lessons. Absolutely. And so when you usher in those positive thoughts about what you got going on, you usher in hope. The one thing that you need sometimes to keep you going. And so it is part of the lesson. You are absolutely right. The second one says, I am guided throughout this day in making the right choices. I desire only that which is for my highest good. I am guided throughout the day, throughout this day, in making the right choices. I desire only that which is for my highest good. I only want what's good for me. And the funny thing is, the first song I looked at this morning says, I only want what wants me. So I only want what's good for me. I'm guided throughout the day to make the right choices that are for my highest good, not that's for somebody else's. And faith, not by sight, but by faith. Absolutely. I am guided throughout the day to make the right choices, because guess what? I listen to my intuition. I listen to me. I listen to all of the things that I have going on, even those emotions that I get. I listen to all of that. And so that's what guides me throughout the day. If my body say, hey, today we don't feel like moving, guess what? I'm going to listen to that thing and be like, you know what? Maybe today ain't a good day to be moving. Maybe you need to sit still. Maybe you need to acknowledge that, hey, you've probably done a little bit too much, and that's okay. That's okay. That's what the song was saying. Who told us that every moment of this life we had to be doing something? We had to be moving. I am a human being, not a human doing. I don't always have to be doing something. So, absolutely. And when I learned to listen to my body it's been getting a whole lot better for me. I swear, even with the eating and everything, when I start listening to, oh, yeah, you might not want that. Yeah, you in the store overriding yourself because you're looking at a candy bar and you be like, oh, I don't need that, and you buy it anyways. When I started listening to myself, it's been great. It's been doing absolutely amazing. Great day, Michelle. Great day, beautiful. How are you? I hope everything's in divine order while you over there shaking stuff up and getting ready for this day. She said, I love my naps. I know that's right. I'm with you, B. I took a nap the other day. Usually with the little person, I don't get to do that, but yesterday, I got a nap in yesterday. I was feeling it. So I'm grateful for all of that. I'm grateful for listening to my body. I'm grateful for resting when I'm supposed to. Because sometimes we feel like we're supposed to be on the go all the time. And listen, as we talking about how we love naps and all of those things, it says, hey, satisfaction. I know it's a little dark. And you guys have been working with me this week, so I'm grateful. It says satisfaction. That's our card for today. It says, you let the energy of love guide you to self-approval so that others no longer define who you are. You let the energy of love guide you to self-approval so that others no longer define who you are. Nobody, 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 nobody can tell you who you are. Nobody gets to define who you are. Let's get it. Let me get what it says. It says, what other people think of you is none of your business. Sound like a they problem, not a yo problem. What other people think of you, haha, that's good. What other people think of you is none of your business. You should never look outside of yourself for acceptance or validation, because it sends the message that you don't trust your own soul's worth. Did you hear that? When you look outside of yourself for people to accept or validate who you are. So if I was walking around here trying to get everybody to believe who I am, that means that I don't believe who I am. I can't sit here and tell you that, oh, I have these visions or I see these things, but then I'm going to you to try to see if, hey, I'm testing you to see if I actually see what I see or hear what I hear or know what I know. I know what I know because I believe in me. You understand? They say, hey, you don't have to go to anybody else to validate the person that you are. You know exactly who you are. It says, when you are in the space of self-acceptance, you confirm to the universe that you are everything you are meant to be. You confirm to the universe that you are everything that you need to be. When you accept yourself, you don't care about what other people think. You don't care about how they feeling about what you got going on. When you solely accept yourself and are authentic with yourself, that is the universe saying that you are everything that you are meant to be. It says, fallibles and all. It says, in this awareness, you are able to live freely and joyfully because you are not seeking validation through someone else or something else. You can live your life and make choices out of love instead of out of fear. You can live and make choices out of love instead of out of fear. Have you ever been in a relationship and you thinking so much about what the other person in the relationship gonna say or do if you make a decision about your life? When you satisfied, you don't worry about that no more because you are making a decision about you. It has nothing to do with somebody else. And you don't allow whatever they gonna be feeling or whatever they you think they gonna feel to impact your decision on your life. It says, to enter this space, you must have the realization that your soul's makeup is divinely perfect. The limitations you've placed on yourself and your self-criticism are usually based on giving away your power to another or seeking outside approval. The ego is judgmental and critical and filled with insecurities, while the soul is perfectly at ease and has come back here to enjoy a journey of self discovery. One of the biggest traps in learning to be satisfied is comparing yourself to other people. It says, remember that you have come back to earth school, made up of myriad souls and experiences. You aren't meant to be like anyone else. Love yourself for being the compassionate, unique person that you are. You are not, when you compare yourself to other people and how much they got. And, remember how grandma used to say, oh, you over here trying to keep up with the Joneses and shit like that? Yeah, because you over there looking at their life. They got a brand new car. You feel like you need to get you a new car because guess what? You driving a car that ain't got a car note on it. And ain't nothing wrong with it because the Joneses got them a new car. You don't want them to one up your ass, so you going to go get you a car note. I'm going to step all out my league for no reason. Are you not satisfied with what you have? You had a car perfectly running fine, but just because you wanted to keep up with other people. You don't have to keep up with anybody. Your life is perfect just the way it is. When you stop allowing people or yourself to be so judgmental and criticizing yourself, because a lot of times we think that people give a darn about what we got going on. They really don't. And the people that's paying attention to what you got going on, a lot of times are trying to figure out how you doing it so they can figure out how they can do it too. You understand? And so be perfectly imperfect for you. I love this for us this morning. Be satisfied with who you are and where you are and what you have so that you can manifest even more of that. Don't worry about what people think about you. Don't worry about where they think you should be at in your life. Because guess what? Most people ain't where they think they should be at in their life anyways. Most people ain't as confident as they look on the outside anyways. So don't worry about that. The most important person is you. That's right. There it go. She been on it this morning. Yes, be happy with who you are. With who you are. And so I'm taking that this morning. I love it. Be satisfied and happy with who you are. I know you guys, I am from Michigan, but the weather is changing here. And baby, I don't know how many years it takes. Thank you so much. I don't know how long it takes for your body to change, but baby, it is so cold here to me. And I know it's not cold, but it's cold here to me. Especially coming from 90-degree weather. Jeez. Oh, peace. I'm just saying, you guys. And I ain't even trying to rub it in. She said, me too. Okay. So even as I'm explaining, these cards don't never seem to let me down, you guys. And that's why I continue to get on here and do what I do. But it says, hey, right along with being satisfied with your life, you got to be like a knight. Be brave and honest. She said, I'm moving back soon. She said, I'm getting out of this stuff for real. This is too much for me. Be this too much. It says the knight. Be brave and be honest. Right along with being satisfied with your life. Okay. It says, do the right thing. Even if it isn't the easiest. I love that. I love that, B. She said, I'm a spirit warrior. And the funny thing is that I don't know, B, if you know the my brother a long time ago started calling me a goddess warrior. And I was like, well, why in the world? Why am I? And the thing is that I am. I am, and you are absolutely too, because we fight to the bitter end for whatever it is that we believe in. We stand 10 toes down in our mess, regardless of what it looks like to other people, and that's what makes you a warrior. And so, yes, you are beautiful. You are a spirit warrior. It says, do the right thing. Yep. He knew. He knew. Absolutely. Do the right thing, even if it isn't the easiest option. Stand for what you know to be right and true. And looky here. Here it is. B was talking about being a spirit warrior, and here it is with the knight. Yep. Absolutely. We both from Michigan, too. It says, so if you're doing the right thing, regardless of what it looks like to other people, they said, stand on that shit. Stand 10 toes down in what you believe in, because everybody is not going to believe in the things that you believe in. But if you believe wholeheartedly that, hey, this is the path in which I'm going on, this is what, stand on it. Don't let people waver you away from what you believe and who you are. It says, the knight is a knight in shining armor, dedicated to the crown that his sword defends. In this sense, he is a protector of the Holy Grail, and therefore of your spiritual growth and expansion. It says he represents the warrior in you. Look at B being on point today. He represents, the knight represents the warrior in you. Whether you are male or female, that energy is within you. His sword and armor show he is a courageous and strong. But if you look closely, you will see that he has tears running down his face, showing his willingness to be vulnerable and his love for what he protects. And I know you guys can't see it, but he absolutely does. I don't know how close he has tears coming out his face, because he feels strongly about what it is that he is protecting. And that is just like us. When we are challenged and we standing in our position, sometimes, y'all, we crying about that thing, because why challenge me when I'm going to stand on this thing? That don't mean that you weak. That mean that I feel so adamant about what I got going on, that I'm not going to let you move me. And sometimes them tears, baby, it's tears of looking out. You better look out, because them warriors coming. They don't be playing. So when they start crying, that mean that, hey, you better move out the way, because they is not playing with you like that. So when you find somebody that's adamant about what they got going on and they standing on that thing, just know that you in for a fight, and they not going to give up. It says the energy of respect is important right now. You are being encouraged to figure out what is important to you and what you stand for. What is important to you and what you stand for. And if you are in a space where there is opposition, you are being guided to follow through with integrity. Because even if it seems this will slow your progress, your rewards will be much abundant. You are being surrounded by a light of bravery to help you. Absolutely. Tears of passion, because we are passionate beings, not weakness. Absolutely. It says this card also brings justice. If you are longing for justice, please know that the universal energies are working to bring everything back into order, and that you don't need to force anything through with your will. If you have made any mistakes recently, it's important to take ownership of them so that you can align yourself with improving the situation. If you are feeling the need to defend your spiritual path at this time, back down and let it protect you. And so they say, hey, we make mistakes. We are humans. We make mistakes. They say, own up to your shit. If you made a mistake, apologize and own up to your stuff so that you can clear your path so that everything can be just fine with you. Absolutely. It is a powerful message, B, because they want you to stand up for what you believe in, but knowing that, hey, when I am not right, that I can always apologize and I can step down and I can be like, hey, I'm thinking about this thing. You are not weak. You are a human being and you are doing just fine. I am so grateful for the position in which you guys are in. I'm so grateful for the knowledge in which you have been bestowed with, the wisdom in which you are being guided to. I am so grateful for each and every one of you guys' individuality because not only do I get up here and speak, I learn something as well. And so I'm grateful for that. And so be satisfied with what you have. I know we desire more, but when you are happy with what you have, the universe rewards you with more. Stand up for what you believe in, even when it's the hardest thing to do, because nobody believes in the same thing that you believe in too. You will be rewarded for just being you, for standing up for you. You are absolutely amazing. And nobody has to see the things that you see and the way that you see them. Be your authentic self, because that's where all your power lies at. I'm so grateful to be in the presence of wonderful people. I'm so grateful to be able to see you grow and honor yourself. I am grateful for the person and the people that I see in front of me all the time. And so, with that being said, you are great. You are loved. You are honored. You are respected. You are a warrior, even when you don't think that you are. Every time that you have to stand up for yourself, stand up for what you believe in, you are not backing down. You are the warrior in what you need to be. And so I am going to always encourage you to be your best self. You woke up your best self. Continue to do that every day. Every day. You got a new opportunity. It don't matter what happened yesterday. Today, a new day. You got a new opportunity. Thank you so very much. You are great and you are loved as well, sweetheart. And thank you so much. B, I love you guys so much. And I love you right where you are. We all have our own individual struggles, but we are all warriors working through that thing. You wouldn't be where you are today if you didn't work through that. Yeah. Absolutely. We are absolutely on our own journeys, Crazy Rock Granny, and we are learning different things. And hey, if the ideal fits, fine. And if it don't, that's fine. Don't push your stuff on me, and I won't push my stuff on you. And that's why I'm grateful for the people that just show up here. That's because they want to. That means that they click the button because they want to. And I don't care, like I said, whether it's 1, 5, 25, 50, whatever it is. As long as it helps you to believe that you are absolutely amazing, I've done my job for the day. So I'm so grateful, Crazy Rock Granny. I'm grateful for you. I am so grateful for Alex and Michelle and B. And like I said, Meditate No Matter and Phoenix and cousin Nikki and Miss K and everybody, even the people that I forget, that I am grateful. Because the moment that you think about me, you think about these lives right here. So I'm grateful. and I'm going to stand 10 toes down in that thing. So I want you guys to have a wonderful, wonderful day. You are absolutely amazing. You are beautiful, kind. You are a warrior, standing 10 toes down in what you believe in. And so you are perfectly imperfect for you and everybody around you. And I will see you tomorrow for the healing cards tomorrow and the card of the day. I love you guys. So go be great because you already are. I will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.